Thank you, everyone. Again, it is an honor and it is a pleasure to be here with each and every one of you during this momentous event, this historical event that's forever going to go in the history of the CSU system as the first Native American college within the CSU system, an accredited college within the CSU system, the Wileety Native American College. So I get the honor and the privilege of introducing Dr. Annette Reed. When I was an undergrad here many moons ago, there were only two faculty, and I shared that earlier when I was speaking as a tribal leader. But also as a tribal leader, I wear many hats, as many of us do. And one of my jobs is being the outreach recruitment and coordinator for Wileety. So when President Wood reached out to Dr. Reed to bring her back from retirement, because he had a vision, just like he had a vision for the Black Honors College, he had a vision for the Native American student population, and brought her out of retirement. And when she did that, she reached out not only to Joaquin, letting him know the great success that's going to happen, working together in collaboration with the leadership here at Sac State, with Mark Wheeler, Dr. Wheeler, President Wood, and all their VPs within the CSU system here within Sac State as well. She also reached out to me and asked if I would be willing to come and help support this initiative as well. And I was very honored and humbled that she would reach out to me and have me apply through the process and eventually help in building this wonderful establishment that's going to leave a legacy. And I can't wait till we get to that time and era where some of us in this room that were students are elders and we're celebrating class of the 50th class, the 60th class. That's going to be amazing, and it will happen. And we're going to we have a class right now of 34 students. One day we're going to have 50 students, 60 students, 100 students, and we're going to continue to grow, where they can get their minor in Native American Studies with an emphasis in tribal leadership. And I'm very thankful that I have Annette Reed here, Dean Reed here, as my mentor. She's an enrolled citizen and member of the Tallahwadehe Nation of Northwestern California. She has a teaching credential in social sciences and a master's in U.S. history from UC Davis, a PhD in ethnic studies with a concentration on Native American studies, California Indians, and Native American women. She was hired at Sacramento State in 1998 as a professor, later director of Native American Studies, and more recently chair of the Department of Ethnic Studies. But she is currently the dean of Wileety Native American College. It is a blessing to have such a wealth of knowledge. It is a blessing to have such a wealth of wisdom and leadership and mentorship within Dean Reed. Thank you, Dean Reed, for doing what you do. We appreciate you. Welcome to the podium.
Hello. Oops, I just put my stuff on Thomas's stuff. Okay. Okay, I have a little PowerPoint that I wanted to go through and tell you a little bit about how the college is set up so you understand a little bit more about that. And I wanted to show you some of the folks that are involved in it, and also later our students will be coming up here. Oh, is my PowerPoint up there? It sure is, isn't it? Okay. So the Native American College, Wileety, I'm Dean. By the way, that's a 2018 picture that Halia Sunujini did, and that is staying. I don't care if I get to be 70 years old, that's staying. And I still have my 1998 photo for my ID on my Sac State ID. Okay, with the college, we wondered, why do we want to have this college? Part of it is a sense of belonging, because when we get institutions that are, really not based on our communities, then what happens when we have Native American students here? And we're a very small population. So if we have, say, 31,000 students, and then 90-something or 100 of them are Native at one time, you kind of get lost. You can't really find your community. So we wanted to make sure that they had a place that felt like home. We also wanted to make sure that they had support systems while they were here, including the faculty and staff, and also focusing on tribal leadership and staying connected with our communities. And so this is on the website, so I'm not going to read all parts of it, but we do want to remain tribally centered within our programming. And so it's a very different type of programming that's in a lot of classes. We want to be able, for example, when we teach the leadership class, if we're talking about tribal court system, we would like to have somebody from one of our tribal nations who works in the tribal court system to come in on video or in person. If we're talking about Native American Graves and Repatriation Act, NACPA, I'd like to have somebody come in so that the students directly are being able to interact. And so they're going through as a cohort, and as they go through as a cohort, they're going through together. So for example, most of the first year students are in classes, sections together, and then as they transfer in, they're in different classes that they are coming in together. Also, we have one class a semester, whether it be Ethnic Studies 21 or ID 196, where all of them are together in one time. Because part of their support system is each other, so that they can get to know each other and develop, friendships. Also, we want to make sure that we have faculty mentors. So they meet with each of them have a faculty mentor that they meet with every 2 weeks. So we have about 4 or 5 students per faculty mentor. I'm going through these pretty fast because there's things I want you to see, things I want you to hear. We opened last year, and it was with Assemblyman Ramos on the floor of the Assembly Chamber, and it was the first time that we heard bird singers there and Native people, singing within our government, on the Assembly floor. So I wanted to play this video on the opening.
There's no way that you could talk about the history of the state of California without mentioning the contributions that local tribes have brought to the state of California.
So Sacramento State resides like any other place in Sacramento on Native lands, and we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to honor our residents on Native land. We are very proud today to announce a new initiative that we have to create what is called Sacramento State Native American College. It is a college within Sacramento State that's specifically designed to serve students from Native and Indigenous communities who are interested in learning more about Native life, history, and culture. This is not a program, this is not a center, this is a college housed at Sacramento State. And our inaugural dean of this college is Dr. Annette Reed.
Aloha, my name is Annette Reed, and I am the new dean of the Native American College at Sac State. I am also an enrolled member and tribal citizen of the Tolowa-Dene Nation of Northwestern California. This is the first of its kind to have a Native American college at a state university. You've had ancestors, I know my ancestors. Decisions that they made in their lives are why we're all here today.
This is amazing because now they can actually be proud of who they are. They can actually take ownership of that, and everyone gets to know and we can live together and make sure that we see the Native people succeed, and they actually feel like they belong, to see themselves. Right? It's important to have that representation. So this is an amazing day.
Repeat after me. Say, Tocha Toche, Tocha Toche, Maya Kahowele, Maya Kahowele, Tocha Toche, Tocha Toche, Maya Kahowele, Maya Kahowele.
very exciting. The students can major in any area that they are selected into the different departments. Then they minor in Native American Studies. The exciting thing about that is it's what they call a roadmap minor. So we are focusing on tribal leadership, where they would take a class on sovereignty. They would take another class on tribal governments. Dr. Rose Warsoldier has created 2 more classes, one lower division, one upper division on tribal leadership. So this will be all part of their programs with different professors teaching them and different people coming in. We hired our first staff member besides myself, and that was Thomas Lozano, and he is the outreach recruiter. Joaquin Tarango, you met him, and we are very lucky to have him in tribal affairs, but he's been doing a lot of work with also Wileety Native American College. Dr. Rose Warsoldier, you'll meet in just a few minutes, and she is the director now of Native American Studies and also a critical member of the team. We have different Native American staff. We are very fortunate that in 2020, they passed AB 1460, which required ethnic studies for all students in the CSU system. And when that happened, I was chair of ethnic studies, and we were able to make several hires. You know, for 4 years, we hired like 4 faculty a year. I know some of them are in this room. We were able to hire in all 4 of our areas, including Native American Studies. And so Dr. Anthony Burris, you heard from him earlier, and he's an enrolled citizen of Ione and works both in tribal affairs, Native American Studies, and he helps a lot with the Wileety Native American College, part of the team. All of these people are part of the team. I should just quit saying that because I'm going to say it over and over very happily. Dr. Amber Bill, she is Pyramid Lake Paiute enrolled, and we're lucky to be able to hire her from Native American Studies. You'll meet her in just a little bit too. Dr. Erica Salinas, she's Comanche, and she also, Amber Bill and also Erica Salinas were both alumni of Sac State. They were McNair Scholars. We have Kyle Snyder here, and he's a professor in history and enrolled at Grayton Rancheria. All of them are going to come up on the stage in a moment, so I'm going fairly quick. We have Dr. Jenny Cohen, and she's in education, and so she is not able to be with us today, but is very much a part of being a mentor. Dr. Sue Hobbs, who is here today, she is one of the mentors, and you'll meet her in a little while. We're very fortunate to have her expertise in education. And this shows a little bit of how it's structured. Say, for example, if somebody comes in as a first-year student, several of our first-year students are in the same communications class, these are all general education classes, the same ethnic studies 53, the same English class. That way, when they walk into the room, they're not alone, and that's part of the belonging idea, is that when they walk in, that they have other people in there with them, and so we're going to continue this model. Who knows, someday maybe we'll get so large we'll have a whole section devoted to them, but right now we have, a few seats that we have. And then this is transfer students or juniors. They're starting to take their Native American Studies minor in addition to their major classes. And then we have a space, and so I think it's a little over 6,000 square feet, and we're very fortunate. It's in a prime location, and it's right across from the library entrance. You're welcome between 4 and 5 when we complete today to come join us in the space. We have a few refreshments, but also to look at the space and see what has been developed. It's at the very beginning, so you're not going to see a lot of beautiful native artwork on the wall. We will someday. And we have a welcome area. There's an area, we have our Wileety symbol, our logo on the front doors and on the inside. We have a conference room. We have 2 different doors people go into. This is the area where it's Wileety Native American College gathering space. And again, we carry the poppies through, not only on the door, but then when you walk in, we happen to be next to the Grumpy Mule coffee shop. And when we first got the space, it was all glass. So it's really awkward when you're sitting there trying to relax and you have like a line full of people getting coffee staring at you. And I know Thomas had the weird experience that one man came up to the window and literally did this number. And we're sitting there having a meeting, you know, and this person's like just literally up to the glass staring, you know. So it was really awkward. So within a couple days, all of a sudden, nobody sees us. We don't see them. We see poppies when you walk in. Also, we have a larger area. We wanted to do the Sacramento River because we always think about land and land base. We have a classroom now. Well, I wouldn't call it a classroom. I'm going to call it gathering space. But it is set up to be able to have 50 chairs and 25 desks. If you take the desks out, you can hold about 100 people in there. And then it also has like a lounge space. And what I'm really enjoying is there's a lot of students here that come by just to work on stuff, to sit and hang out, and it's a good space. Also, we have just put in our computer lab where they can walk in, plug into the system, and have a monitor, laptop, keyboard, and everything to be able to do some work on privately in a room. And of course, we want them out volunteering. So this Friday is Native American Day at the state capitol. Yay! And so we're all going to be volunteering there. This is actually, I think, last year, but we usually wear lime green shirts. So if you see any of the students out there, all the Sac State students, everybody will get lime green t-shirts. If they're from American River, they'll get lime green t-shirts. But they say Sac State, but then the Wileety Native American College students will have an emblem, our logo on the sleeve. And we do different projects. I know Donna Begay was here earlier. She's a very important elder within the community, a scholar, an educator, and she does a lot with mapping. She's a former tribal chair. And so she usually creates the gifts for elders on Native American Day. So this year, our student, she came over one day, and so we went outside, and the students were helping sand gourds. And so I have a little clip, and it's not super professional. It's just me with my little iPhone, and I wanted to interview some of the students. I didn't ask them what to say. They just kind of talked. And I just wanted to give you their viewpoint.
Hello, my name is Dakota Bell. I'm a part of the Native American College. I am Round Valley, Wileety, Wintun, Concow, and Hill Futwin. I think college is amazing. We just did some work for elders, cleaning off the gorges, and we do a lot of fun things a part of the college, like meeting a bunch of cool staff members. And there's much more to come.
Hello everyone, my name is Damian Scott. I'm a member of the Yurok tribe as well as a descendant of the Creek and Tallawah tribes. I'm a third-year student here at Sac State as well as a member of the Wileety Native College. So far, being a part of Wileety has been pretty amazing. It's given us space that we didn't previously have to build community and get to know each other. I know most of the other students already from previous semesters, so it's just nice to get to know them on a deeper level since we're around each other more there. Wileety also offers a really nice space to study and just do homework and relax. It's pretty welcoming. I also appreciate how Wileety is geared towards Native leadership. After Sac State, I plan on applying to Davis for their veterinary program and then going back to my reservation to open a veterinary practice. So it'll be nice to have those skills to implement once I get to that point in my life. I recommend any new students coming into Sac State, whether they are Native or not, to apply to Wileety. It offers a great space and a way to ease into college life here at Sac State. Thanks.
Sintamano, Wananan, Knimat Kashe. Hello, friends, relatives. My name is Angelina Hinojosa. My tribe, Pinole Pomo Nation. But I grew up here on Miwok land in Sacramento, California. Sac State for me is really just, let alone Sac State and the Native American College, being part of it is a really cool experience because, it's just for years I've been kind of feeling a little bit alone during school, when coming out of high school or middle school or whatever it is. You have your friends, but you don't really have that sense of identity that, they teach you there. But here you can, see people that have the same traditions as you, or maybe the same culture, or maybe you're the same tribe. So, it's really cool connecting with other Native students and also learning about their ways. And then just getting together to do things like this. takes up like our time in a good way, in a good healthy way. So it's really fun being here. I really like it. And then of course all the knowledge that we get to learn from each other, and then all our teachers that are coming together because they care. So yeah, I really like being here, and I definitely say think about Sac State. And
My name is Eric Colchado. I'm a descendant of the Tamok tribe of Western Shoshone in Nevada, and I'm attending the Wileety College. And here I'm able to do all sorts of cool stuff, like making gourds for the elders and all this other fun stuff with a bunch of people, getting to know other people and the tribes that they're from, and a lot of the things that they're interested in.
Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm Wileety and Shumash. I am a senior here at Sacramento State University, and over my time being here, I have really enjoyed it. There is a lot of people here for you to connect with, especially our new Native American College, somewhere where we can really connect to other Native youth and build relationships that we can have for a lifetime. So, thank you.
Hakamribosai, Nanuya Anthony Flores, Chuklesld. How are you doing? My name is Anthony Flores. I'm a citizen of Klesld, Wintu Nation, Powwoot peoples. I'm also Paiute, Maidi, and Tlewin. It was important for me to be a part of Wileety Native American College because Wileety really centers the American Indian experience. It's a place that Native peoples, Native students can apply for, and also non-Natives that can be potential allies. I like it that the programming for Wileety it brings in leaders from the local American Indian community to talk to the students and share their experience.
Hello, my name is Alyssa Lozano. I am Estamonu Maidu with Enterprise Rancheria, and I am a political science major here at Sacramento State with the Wileety Native American College. I'm so excited to be a part of the Native American College just because I get to meet other Native American peers and students, and I get to interact with them and get to know them. And I love how with the Wileety College, we get to learn about tribal leadership. And as someone who's a political science major, that will be very beneficial for the future as someone who does want to go off into tribal leadership.
Great, aren't they? Okay, so I just wanted to give a quick overview of our Native American College, and I'm really asking that our community members, some of you came up, during the break and said, let me know how I can help. Well, if some of you are working, within our Native communities or tribal communities, I would really value it if you could reach out, because when we get to the area that is your expertise, if you could come in person or on Zoom to talk with our students, I'd really appreciate it, because we want to make sure that, we stay connected. Now, also today, there's several people I would like to introduce. You have already met Thomas Lozano, who's our outreach coordinator, and then I said staff. I have to tell you, because it's in HR still, I can't say what their names are, but there are 3 staff members that are currently going through the hiring process and should be on board within a couple weeks. 2 of them are in the room, you know who you are, and I'm really excited to get you on board, and they're going to be really a huge, asset to our college. And they will start doing different tasks within. We have somebody that will be coming in and also doing science and math tutoring, which is really great. We need that, and we want to be able to support our students. Now, I'd like to have some of the, in fact, all of you, if you can, all of you, is our Wileety students come up and help hand out some of our gifts. And I'd like to also quickly introduce our advisory board. They have been absolutely fantastic. They have been with us every step of the way. They come to meetings, and it's really wonderful. I'm not sure which ones are here today. I'm going to call their names, and when I do, there's going to be a student go out and give you a gift. Is Jeremy Dutchke here today? Jeremy Dutchke, I thank him. He's from my own band of Miwok Indians. I know Kayla Begay is here. We thank Kayla Begay. She's right over there. She is chair of the Department of Native American Studies up at Humboldt State. You guys are funny. I forgot I was up here talking. I just started staring at what they're doing over there. Okay. Raina Horse, I know you were here. All right. Past alumni, now over at American River. Marilyn Delgado, are you here today? Halia Sinigini, she's a faculty over at UC Davis. Mark Wheeler, you already met. He is around. He was here earlier. Michael Ning, we have him, VP Ning. He is also on our advisory committee. Chris Lamar, are you here today? There he is, over there. Stand up, please, so that they can see who you are. Michaela Jones, are you here today? Way over there. He has great input. He is working as director of education over there at Shingle Springs and Pomo and on his own council. Antoinette Del Rio was here earlier. Brandon Paya was also here earlier. Cristo Martinez, I know you were here earlier. There you are, Cristo Martinez. You're going to see her in a new video and publication on Made at Sac State pretty soon. You'll probably see her up on the billboard driving through 50. Nia Gregory, who's down at Delta now and has already sent us a wonderful student or two for transfer students. Darlene Solaro, and who is also, well, where you are? There she is, okay. Dr. War Soldier is really good. You can tell she's been in a classroom. She's right here. I know, you're doing well over there. Johnny Whitmore, I know I saw you earlier. Takayo Stather Rainey, are you here? Joseph Giovanetti, I know he was here. I'm not sure where he is over there. He's actually an emeritus professor from Humboldt State and also on the Talawa Deni as a councilman, so he's Councilman Giovanetti. Okay, he's my cousin, but okay. I'm acting like I don't know you or something. And Vanessa Escovedo Hernandez. She was here. Julian Wong, are you here? You were here. Who's the director of the Estakama Center. Aaron Green, you work with Project Rebound. And then all of our faculty who you'll be meeting. And now I'm just going to ask, I know this is a lot, but all of you who are on the advisory board, could you please come up onto the stage? And I would just like to pass the mic quickly and allow you to introduce yourself, and just real quick, introduce yourself. If you are part of a tribal nation, you can say it, what job you do, what title, because I always think as Native people, we like to introduce ourselves. So any of the advisory committee, please come on up here. I'd like people to see you. And I'm getting lonely on stage here. They are really a great group of people. All of our faculty mentors are part of the advisory board. You'll be introduced again later, but I just want a quick one. Sue Hobbs is acting like she's not on the advisory board too, but I'm looking right at her. We have a large advisory board, and I did that for a reason. The reason I did that is we need people from different facets to do advisory. So our advisory board is composed of people in Indian education, American Indian Education Centers, community college, working with Native students, people who are faculty, people who are staff, people who can be mentors, people from different tribes and on tribal councils and leadership. But you see, I wanted really to have a group of folks who were very diverse so that we can, hear about things from them. And they've been a great advisory board. So just, we'll have the faculty introduce themselves later, but if everybody else could pass the mic, that would be good. I just wanted you to all see each other.
Hello, this is a wonderful, wonderful day. My name is Chris Lamar. I'm Pitt River Paiute and Maidu. I'm a member of the Susanville Indian Rancheria in Susanville, California, and I am the director of the Native American Student Success and Support Program at Sierra College. So thank you so much. Awesome day.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Crystal Martinez-Saleri. I'm an enrolled member of the Ione Band of Miwok Indians, and I currently work at Casumanis River College as counseling faculty, and I also wear the hat for the Community College Chancellor's Office, helping as a consultant to oversee the NAS funding.
Peja Amawa, Nia Netavinya Rena Horse, Numa Estadwe, Nu Giduktiket. Good day to everyone. My name is Rena Horse. My relatives are Pitt River and Paiute from the northeastern corner of California. I'm very honored to be here with all of you and celebrate this amazing occasion today. I've had the honor of working at Sacramento State as well as UC Davis, and currently I'm at American River College, and I serve as the Director of Native American Student Support and Success.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Darlene Solorio. I am the manager of the Native American Success Academy at the San Joaquin Delta College located in Stockton, California. I am an enrolled member of the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe of South Dakota, and like many other people, I'm so honored to be a part of this monumental moment. Thank you.
Sio Genali, Uilisti, Ilisti da Lorina Siraska, Uilisti Kaliros, Anisha Hone, Ani Yunuya. Yeah, so I'm Nia Gregory. I don't even think I said that part. I am the granddaughter of Elise Ross, and I am the great-granddaughter of Callie Ross, and I'm a Cherokee Nation citizen, and I'm also Yuchi, and I am in a current position with Delta College, a community college in Stockton, and I teach Native American Studies.
Helia Tolika. My name is Michelle Stevens. I'm an emeritus professor in environmental studies, descendant of the Colville Confederated Tribes, and currently we have an ecocultural restoration project and turtle research project with Indigenous Futures Society and Redways, so we hope you'll all come out to the Living Lab.
So it's all you. Okay. Delaha Hagiwasham, Shahushi, Dr. Joseph Giovanetti. I'm an enrolled citizen, Tolowa Dani Nation in Northwestern California. And I'm a professor emeritus from Cal Poly Humboldt. I was department chair, taught there for 24 years. And I'm a seven-term tribal council member for Tolowa Dani Nation. Chucha.
Kiritela Santiabe, Keshie Michaela Jones, Botanikabe, K Napo de Kaikisil, Pomohito, Paiushonito. Good afternoon. My name is Michaela Jones. I'm Pomo from the Little River Band of Pomo Indians. I am a member as well as serve on my council, so please pray for me. I'm an alumni of Sac State. What is up? Cell Block D, Draper Hall. Anybody? No? Still called Cell Block D? I guess not. New students, incoming students. I love Sac State, so it's been a privilege to serve on this advisory board. Anything I could do to help, and I want to make sure the students that are here. I remember when my mom dropped me off on campus and I moved into the dorms, I immediately went to the only place that I had to myself, which was the restroom stall. And I started crying. True story, true story. I honestly was scared and afraid to leave home and to be away from my family. I really felt alone. And so to be part of Wileety, to build something here that creates that sense of belonging and support has been truly a privilege and an honor.
And I want the students here to know that if there's anything I could do to help, please don't hesitate. Don't, speak up, reach out for this first cohort, and as the cohorts follow, is that we're here, we're family, we're community. Oh.
My name is Aaron Green. I am an Ojibwe from the Red Wing Band in Minnesota. I'm also the executive director of Project Rebound here at Sacramento State and a current Stinger. I'm a graduate student here as well. I am here for our students. If you guys need anything, I'm in 152 in Sacramento Hall. I'm here to help you guys out with whatever you need. Just let me know. Thank you.
Thank you. Madawanam Netoyet Brandon Paya. So my name is Brandon Paya. I'm the chairman of the Paskenta Band of Nomlaki Indians. Nomlaki means West Speaker, and I also have a Supai on my father's side, which is people of the blue-green water, which are the waterfalls in the bottom of the Grand Canyon. I'd just like to take a moment to thank the students and wish you guys good luck on your journey. And like the rest of everybody here, we're here to support you. So if you guys need anything, please reach out at any time. You guys got a good support here with not just the people on this stage, but the people at home and in your family. So good luck.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Johnny Whitmore. I work for United Auburn Indian Community. I'm the Education Support Specialist. I work with elementary, middle school, high school, and college students. I help them on their journey to path. It's been a pleasure to be here. I'm from Stockton, California. I would never think I would be doing anything like this, so I'm amazed, and thank you guys for allowing me in their space. And to Dr. Reed, Joaquin, and Thomas, thank you guys for saying, hey, come join the advisory board and just letting me learn, so I appreciate it. I'm learning so much, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you again.
Hi, Antoinette Del Rio. I'm the chairwoman for California Valley Miwok Tribe.
Hi, Tammy Mora, also with California Valley Miwok Tribe. I'm on the education team with Antoinette and some others. And I work for Sac City Unified School District, so it's a pleasure to be here. My daughter also graduated a couple years ago, so I know she would have been so happy to be a part of this if it was here, but I'm glad it's here for the generations to come.
Supposed to go later. You guys are going to introduce as the mentors next. Okay. And then who got this?
Hey, young killer, Caleb Begay Holiet, Takamish Demish, Contact Nikiana Hoi, Cal Poly Humboldt, Wang Young, not Wai Dick Young. My name's Caleb Begay. I come from the Acorn Stirring Place in the Hoopa Valley and the big house there. And I also am chair of Native American Studies at Cal Poly Humboldt, and figured out today that Joaquin and I went to summer res in the early 2000s. We've been in many Zooms together, but just figured it out today. So that was way cool, full circle, to come back to Sac State for this event. Thank you.
Skikdamjuk, Aniamjugik, Julian Wan. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Julian Wan. I'm a member of the Thanatam Nation in Southern Arizona, so super excited to be here at Sac State. It's week 3 for me, and really honored. Thank you to Dean Reed for asking me to be a part of the advisory board. So super excited to be among all these amazing individuals and what we can do together to support the students here at Sac State. So thank you.
Okay, we're done.
Okay. The next group of people, I know that I just want to do some thank yous, and I know that a lot of people might not be here because they're staff, and they might be in their offices working away, but any of them that are, and I just want to mention their names because I'd like to thank them for different things. There's kind of hard when you get doing different gifts. Okay, we have Brian Baker. I'm not sure if he's here. Is Brian Baker here? Okay, he's chair of the Department of Ethnic Studies, and I wanted to thank him because he is also Bad River Chippewa, and he has worked with all of the faculty here. He's been director of Native American Studies, and now he's chair of the Department of Ethnic Studies, and we wanted to give a thank you gift for him because he also allows us to utilize some of the ethnic studies classes for the ones the students are in, Ethnic Studies 21, and works with us with helping to create curriculum for the Native American College, which is housed within the Department of Ethnic Studies, but in the Native American Studies program. Thank you, Dr. Baker. Is Maria Endrika here? I know she was earlier. Or Diane Heisen? All I see is light, so I can't see anybody. I'd like to thank them in the College of SSIS for helping us to create some of our classes with 196 and et cetera. Then I have is Reina Munoz. I think she's in her office. She's not here, but we have a gift for her that I'll give her later. And Palesa Masupie, are you here still? She might have left. She has a bag over there, like a canvas bag that has her name on it. Where is Palesa Masupie? You're pointing to her mother. But maybe you could give it to Dr. Masupie for her. She's working right now. She works in the president's office, but she's been working half-time on loan with us, and we're probably driving her crazy because of sending through all of the different requests that we have. So she makes things happen. Tiffany Adams, are you here? There's a bag that's canvas that should have Tiffany Adams on it. And I'd like to thank her for getting together all of these flower arrangements and everything, her ideas. And she's a wonderfully creative artist in person, Tiffany Adams. And these names, if you're here, please let us know loud and clear. I know a lot of them won't be here, so I will save your gifts, but one of our students will run out one of the orange bags if you are here. And a lot of these, I'm not going to say what every single one of them did because it's going to take too long, but they're people who, you need to get your website up. They help you get the website up. You need to all of a sudden work on budget, and they help put things through, and make it happen. You need IT support. They make things happen. You need, all of a sudden for images to go up or, all this work in the background. You need furniture ordered. So I'm just gonna say their names. And I know once I start saying names, I'm gonna miss somebody. So if I miss somebody, it's not on purpose. It's my deepest apologies. I will give you a hug. I will treat you to lunch if I missed you. Uh-oh, how many people am I gonna miss? Okay, Shannon Engler, Mia, I know Mia's out of town. Lily, who makes the events come through here, getting rooms. Tracy Bergman, that got furniture. Amy Brown. Carol Burwell. Charles Cole, who helps us with admissions. Carmen Fuentes, who helps us in the president's office. Gladys. Gladys is like a main event person and helped us put this together. Our deepest thank you, Mario Gutierrez, Ashton Hinkle, all the people with Hornet Launch who helped us, also Felicia Johnson, people who worked in facilities, Lori King, Mark Conrad, who helps with websites also, Lana Lewis, Nick Lindsay, who I have written to 100 times because somebody keeps taking names off of my advisory list and he helps me put them back on. Michelle Lowe, James Martin, who is like the best here for catering. All these people are probably in their offices. Jennifer Marito. Also, I know somebody is here, Dr. Boatema Masupie, who is here. Please go give her an orange bag. And Dr. Masupie, please stand. She is the Dean of the Black Honors College. Before we got our place up and going, we needed to have a place for different meetings and for the Native American NAPR committee to come from different campuses through the CSU. And she graciously offered her space with the Black Honors College for us to use. So we've been utilizing her space over there a little bit. Carol Nicken, Alex Owens, Becky Ripuck, Lori Rao, Lee Simpson, Joy Simon, Susie Valdez, Lee Walukanis, I'm killing your name. You work with events and you probably are not here. Eric Wilder, I already gave him his gift, and Jenny Wong with communications. If I missed anybody's, I'm sorry. I'll ask for forgiveness. Okay, that's the end of my thank yous for that. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Rose Sosa War Soldier, who's Director of Native American Studies, and she's going to talk for a couple minutes here about Native American Studies.
I was not ready for the lights. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm a teacher. Good afternoon, everyone. It is a joyous and a beautiful day today, and it is a good day to be an Indian. So I have been tasked to come up and talk a little bit about the field of Native American Studies. And so to segue to that conversation and what NAS stands for, I'm going to share a really short story. And so I was an undergrad back in the early 2000s. I was at UC Davis across the causeway, and I had the opportunity to attend the California Indian Studies Conference, which the year that it was held, it was here at Sac State. And I was in my junior year as an undergrad at Davis, and I was sort of at that point where I had to make a decision of what was going to be next. And I was at that point where it was sort of like, I can go to law school, I can go to grad school, what do I want to do? And at the California Indian Conference, for the very first time, I heard and I saw California Indian people tell our own stories, take our own space, claim our space, tell our histories, share and talk about our heroes. And that was really a pivotal moment in my life. I always consider my mom to be my very first and the very best history teacher that I've ever had in my life. And coming to the California Indian Studies Conference that Dr. Reed coordinated, my decision was made. And so I determined that my next step was that I was going to go for my PhD because I wanted to ensure that the students that I have don't have to have the same experiences that I had. That there would be progress and change. And so I went off to Arizona State University, go Sun Devils. And I was out in Arizona for a really long time. And I enjoyed the opportunity that Arizona provided for me because for the first time I was in a university environment where Native students were actually not a majority population, but were incredibly noticeable. You saw us everywhere, in the MU, in the computer labs, at the Student Health Center, just walking across campus. In comparison, when I was at UC Davis, on the paper, right, there were like over 200 Native students. There were 7. There were 7, and I was one of them. And I went to the prom with one of them, and I was related to another one. So, you know, and so Arizona actually gave me the opportunity to see and imagine what is possible. And so I really, really wanted to come back to California. And this position opened up here. I am the very first tenure track NAS hire that Sac State did after 18 years. And I don't say that to toot my own horn. I share that with you to demonstrate the shift and the potential of what can happen when an institution invests in us. Since I have been hired, I have had the great opportunity to be on the hiring committees to hire my new colleagues, who I welcome very warmly. And collectively, Annette set us down after an event that we had, and It's true, Annette can't really keep secrets. But she was like, look, there's this opportunity for the establishment of a Native American college, and how would you all feel as the NAS faculty doing this really big lift? And she asked us to seriously think about what that required. And for us, certainly there is a level of additional sort of work, but this is work that we love. And we're doing it out of love for our community. And we're doing it out of love for our futures. And so it was a no-brainer. We were on board. We were full in, full out, all the way. And so to me, that sort of narrative and that story really speaks to what the establishment of Native American Studies is. For those of you who are not familiar, Native American Studies began as an interdisciplinary field back in the late 1960s. In 1970, there was an American Indian convocation that was held at Princeton University. And there was a gathering of a number of Native intellectuals and also Native community members and Native students. And from that convocation, they determined that the priorities for AIS, or if you want to call it Native American Studies, NAS, American Indian Studies, AIS, that the priorities were about sovereignty, the protection of the land, and the protection of our rights. And so that is a very political assertion. And the field of AIS and NAS is born out of politics, and indeed, it continues in that legacy of being about politics. And so for AIS and NAS, being born out of protest, being born out of a coalition between not just folks who were within university settings, but ensuring that we were bringing community with us, ensuring that we were bringing students with us. And all of that sort of loosely translates to community and to kinship. Some of you are probably familiar with this saying that people have, which is your sort of intentionality of how you should live your life is to be a good relative. You're demonstrating kinship. You're demonstrating care. You're demonstrating your success is my success. And so when we're talking about AIS and NAS and the classes that we built for the establishment of this new focus, is we have a lower division class, which is going to be Ethnic Studies 54, which is going to be Introduction to Tribal Leadership. The main sort of project in this class is for students to do a leadership portfolio, where throughout the semester they're going to have class guests who are going to come from different organizations, different sort of tribal roles, and for people to really have the space and the time to reflect on what is leadership? What does that look like? What does that sound like? And how does it actually differ from mainstream leadership? What do we sort of consider to be success? What unique skill sets do you require in order to navigate working with whether it is a tribal organization, a tribal government, right? These are very different skill sets. And our priorities, while some might be similar to mainstream society, some of our priorities are going to be very specific. And for us to walk through that unapologetically. The upper division class is going to be more of a practicum, so this is going to be tribal leadership. Again, we are going to have a number of guests from different tribal organizations, different tribal government roles, visit the classes, and the main project in that class is going to have students design and develop a grant proposal. And so while we were sort of thinking through and thinking about what skills are required for folks to sort of operate and function within Indian country, part of what we were seeking from tribal folks, tribal organizations, tribal government representatives, is that this is what they shared that they need. And so these are skills that very much are required. And so that a brief history of AIS and NAS and how we feel we are building it here at Sac State. I'm very excited to invite the mentors up. I think that's what we're doing next. Yes. And you'll get to meet, not all of us, because Erica's gone. She's at Oklahoma at a powwow. But you're going to meet many of us today. And we really look forward to getting to know all of you. Please always feel that you can come and talk to us. Sac State has been very welcoming and respectful, but there also have been growing pains on behalf of the institution. And so we are navigating that, and I want to express to all of the students that if you encounter something, please come to us, because we don't want you to deal with that. We'll take care of it. So thank you.
Thank you, everyone, again. So now I get the honor of introducing the Wileety Native American College faculty mentors. I'm going to call you all up at once. And so when you come up, can you please present your name, your tribal affiliation, and your concentration area of teaching. I am going to call up Dr. Amber Bill. I'm going to call up Dr. Anthony Burris. Dr. Jenny Cowan is not here today. Dr. Sue Hobbs. Dr. Erica Salinas is also not here today. Dr. Carl Snyder, and Dr. Rose Souza, War Soldier. Thank you.
Okay, hello, my name is Amber Bill. I am Northern Paiute and Tamokwash Shoshone. We're part of the Dosui, which is the White Knives, and I'm an enrolled member at the Pyramid Lake Paiute Tribe in Northern Nevada. My research, I guess, specialty would be nationhood, sovereignty, and environmental issues, especially tribal water rights. And I'm glad to be here.
Good afternoon. You heard from me earlier, but I will repeat my name. I'm Anthony Burris, Dr. Anthony Burris, and I am a citizen of Ione Band of Miwok Indians. And I am one of the faculty in Ethnic Studies, Native American Studies. A lot of my research has been focused on ancestor repatriation. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. You just heard from me. My name is Rose Souza, War Soldier. I'm out in Maidukui and Lasenyo, an enrolled member of Saboba Band of Lasenyo Indians. I'm an assistant professor in the Ethnic Studies Department with an emphasis in Native American Studies, and I'm also the NAS director. And I think, my areas of research. So my area is really sort of looking at 20th century activism and politics and also education. So if that's your jam, let me know. Thank you.
Bojoni Khan, Mishgiki Winanin Su Hobbs and Deshnikas, Bode Wadmi Ndao, Shishibekwe Inishnabe Noswin. Hello, friends. My name is Dr. Sue Hobbs. I am Potawatomi, and Shishibekwe is my First Peoples name, which I'm really proud of that. I am chair of undergraduate studies in education. I am a professor in child and adolescent development. Brand new professor, just got promoted to that, so I'm excited about that too. And my area of research is on helping children who need to appear in the legal system as victims or witnesses of crime and helping to decrease the additional trauma that comes with that. Thank you.
Open Toish, I'm glad to see everybody. My name is Cal Schneider. I'm a tribal citizen of the Federated Indians of Great Rancheria, and I teach Native history in the history department. Good to see everybody.
Thank you, everyone. So for all of y'all, the faculty mentors, they get a group of our students, of our Wileety Native American students, and they mentor them through their process, through their first academic year and in this program, and they're doing a wonderful thing by offering their time to mentor our students. Thank you again so much for all of your service. Thank you. Now I also get the honor of introducing the first cohort. If I could have the first class, the very first cohort of the Wileety Native American College come onto the stage. And then you will introduce yourself, your tribal affiliation, and your major.
Somebody that works here in facilities, if you could help us with the lift, because we need we have a couple students that need the lift. As they're getting up here, the rest of them can come up the stairs if you're able. I'm really impressed by this first cohort. I mean, these students joined and applied to Wileety Native American College on the sheer word that we're creating a college. The sheer, trust that we're doing something here and that we would have mentors and a space for them. I remember when I put the applications up, all of a sudden we had our website up, the application went up, and then I went back to check to see if something was working, and I see Mickey Nelson's name there. And all of a sudden, she's like the first student. She must have applied within the first 10 minutes. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. So I'm going to step back. They know they're going to say their name if they have a tribe affiliation. They'll say their tribal affiliation. They'll say their major. Oh, what happened to the lift? Oh, what happened to our lift? Let her have a chair there. What happened to our lift? Do we have another chair that can come up, please? If somebody could help us, Eric, maybe if you can grab a chair and put it up here so we have two chairs. Okay, good. We have two chairs. Do we have three chairs? I get a chair too. You get a chair. I get a chair. Okay, and if you can come forward and we'll put the chair back here. Yeah, I don't want to block the entrance in case you guys have to rush off or something. Okay, so they're going to do this on their own. It starts with Gabe. Just pass the mic. So what I'd like you to do is come forward when you introduce yourself. Maybe go up to the podium. That would be easier. Go to the podium, come back. Okay, great. I will hang on to this mic.
Really is bright up here. Hi, my name is Gabriel Ackley. I'm from the Anishinaabe Ojibwe tribe up in northern Wisconsin. I am a exercise science major with a PT focus and a nutrition minor, and I plan to go back home and work for the reservoir once I graduate. Thank you.
Ayakui Neknauna Spartu, Wachpoos Met Wamechok. Hello, my name is Nara Spartu and I come from the village of Wachpoos. I'm a Yurok tribal member and I am currently a second-year health science student.
Ekon Ribosai, Nanu Yet Anthony Flores, Chu Kletsel Dihi. How are you doing? My name is Anthony Flores. I'm a citizen of Kletsel Dihi Wintun Nation, Patwin Kletwin Peoples. I'm also Paiute and Maidu. My major is in Native Studies and a minor in History. I graduate this semester.
Dakota Bill. Dakota Bill.
I'm a little short for this, but hey young, Natalia Flores Joliet, Hoopa Valley Tribe, Don Milshnatwaye. Hello, my name is Natalia Flores. I'm from the Hoopa Valley Tribe. My major is health science. I'm a first year, and my minor is Native American Studies.
Dakota Bill, are you here?
Hello, my name is Dakota Bill. I'm a part of the Round Valley Indian Tribes. My major is undeclared, and I have a minor in Native American Studies.
Hi there, my name is Ashley Ching. I am Wintun from Reading, and I am a film major minoring in Native American Studies.
Hello, my name is Lyndon Bird. I'm a Yurok tribal member, and I'm majoring in kinesiology.
Hello, I'm Miracle Chado. I'm Western Shoshone, descendant of Tamok Band of Indians. I'm a computer science major. I'm a senior. And what was the last thing I was supposed to say? I forgot. My major? Oh, I'm a computer science major. I'm a senior.
Oki, Nani Tanko, Imani Durham. Hello, friends and relatives. My name is Imani Durham. I'm a member of the Blackfeet Nation. I'm a kinesiology major focusing on athletic care and a minor in Native American Studies.
Hello, I'm Amina Flowerdew. I'm Lakota, and my studies are humanities.
Hello, everyone. My name is Danielle Fox. I am Pasquayaki. I am a psychology major with a minor in Japanese and Native American Studies.
Empetuashte Matakiapi, Nikki Grant, Imachiapi, Oglala Lakota, Oyataki, Imataha. Hello, relatives. My name is Nikki Grant, and I come from the Oglala Lakota Nation, and my major is ethnic studies with a concentration in Native American Studies.
Next one, we're going to come from here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dale Green. My ancestors were Blackfoot, but my family is not officially registered. I am a biology major, minoring in Native American Studies.
Hello, everyone. My name is Riley Hart. I'm Maidu and a member of the Susanville Indian Rancheria, and I'm currently majoring in administrative kinesiology.
It is right up here. Hi, my name is Devontae Houston. I'm a criminal justice and political science major, also minoring in Native American Studies.
Ayukui Nekna Vanessa King, Panomnik Mayo Mechok. Hello, my name is Vanessa King. I'm from Panomnik Village and I'm part of the Yurok-Cutting tribes. I'm a kinesiology major with concentration in athletic care, and I have a minor in Native American Studies.
Hello, my name is Colby Hunter. I am Diné, Navajo Nation, and I am majoring in music and minoring in Native American Studies.
I can't really see good, but hi. I'm Victoria Goodwin. I'm Chumash and Wileety from the Round Valley Indian tribes. I'm a senior this year, majoring in ethnic studies, concentrate in Native American studies.
Oh, man. Hi, everyone. Chokma. My name is Lyric Miller. I am in the Chickasaw Nation, and my major is psychology with a minor of Native American Studies.
Ayuki, my name is Mickey Nelson. I am from the Karuk and Shasta Indian tribe from Northern California. I am majoring in kinesiology with the concentration of athletic care, and I have a minor in Native American Studies.
Hello, my name is Frankie Quesada, and I have a major in criminal justice and a minor in Native American Studies.
Osio Ginali Brianna Reyes, Dakwadoa, Chaichalagi Sinchangu Oyate. Hello, welcome. My name is Brianna Reyes. I am Eastern Band Cherokee and Rosebud Sioux. I am majoring in family consumer science with a focus in teaching. and minoring in Native American and Religious Studies.
Hello, my name is Damian Scott. I'm a Yurok tribal member and a biology major here at Sac State with a minor in Native American Studies.
Hello, my name is Sienna Serna. I am from Pinoleville, Pomo Nation, and I'm studying in social work.
Hello, my name is Sequoia Silva. I'm a member of the Hoopa Valley tribe. Sorry. My major is a dual major with art and ethnic studies and a minor in environmental science.
This one we're going to have from here.
Marawa hopa kotsuna hopa. Naija tuki teku kotsuna sidra. Shitikiano teo miese, Anaka Americana miese, Giwa me ikapo wenge nitra. Hello, everybody. My name is Annika Shahay. I am from Santo Domingo Pueblo and Santa Clara Pueblo, and I am majoring in civil engineering with the emphasis on water resources, and I am minoring in Native American studies. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't see everybody. Hello, guys. My name is Kane Tatishi. I am Maidu as an enrolled member of the Enterprise Rancheria. I am a third-year business major with an interest in economics, and I'm minoring in Native American Studies.
Hello, I'm Gabriella Twig. I'm part of the Potawatomi Nation, and my major is business.
Hello, my name is Jolene Tyler. I'm an enrolled member of the Navajo Nation. My major is Communication Studies and my minor is in Native American Studies.
Okay, good. Okay, what we're going to do now is we are going to have the students stay up here because we have a wonderful drum group here, and it's the Yellow Rose Drum Group, and they're going to sing an honoring song for the students. And then after that, when the students go off the stage, we're going to hand you each a bag. I'm going to ask you not to open it yet. I'll give you a time to open it after you get back to your seats because I don't want everybody screaming at once. And no, I'm really not Oprah. I'm not going to say, you got a car, and you have a car.
Can we have everyone squeeze in for a photo? Just squeeze in for a photo.
Where's the professional photographer? Okay, can we do it right after the honoring song? Okay, so let's go on, and I'd like to have you have a mic down there. You can introduce yourselves, and when we do honoring song, it'd be good to stand if you can.
Check. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about a big round of applause for our students up here and the faculty for all their efforts that they put in and day out. At this time, we want to share an honoring song for the students here. The song comes from our Kiowa people. My dad comes from the Kiowa tribe, and myself, my name is Tommy Phillips. I come from the Kiowa and Wileety tribes. And the other singers here, Tony, Ariola, and Chris Ariola, they come from the Apache tribes. And the song that we're going to render it has words to the song that comes from the Kiowa language. And it talks about how wonderful the feeling is, how powerful, how overjoyed we are at this time to come together for this purpose, this song, this beautiful music that's medicine to our people. You know, our Native people all across this great nation have beautiful songs, have music for different things that they present in different seasons. And at this time, we want to share this song for the students here, doing a phenomenal job, and we just encourage them to keep pushing forward each and every day. We might have setbacks, but keep pushing forward, keep following forward. So at this time, we want to share this song. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I hope you're feeling honored. That was beautiful. Before we move on, the communications has asked to get a photo of all of you. So did the communications person, the photographer, did you want them to be up here?
Squeeze in, get tighter. A couple of rows, front and the back.
Did you, how about putting 2 chairs there for the 2 of them? So
Yeah.
somebody can sit down in the middle. Oh, she needs her, yeah, where's her crutches? Oh, we know how to use that now? Good. Okay, to make this easier, we're going to give you your bag there, but we do have this lift working now. That's the good news. Does she need crutches to get to the lift? Give her crutches. Okay, so we'd like to thank the first cohort, and I'm going to have you in order come down here. So Gabe, and then Native American Studies mentors here are going to help give out their gifts. Gabe first. It should be in alpha order. Gabe, Bartow, just come down alphabetical order, please. Nares, Dakota, Lyndon, Ashley, Eric, Amani, Anthony Flores, Natalia, Flower Dew, Danielle, Nikki, Dale, give him a moment there. Riley, Davante, Colby, Vanessa, Victoria, Lyric, Mickey, Frankie, Brianna, Damien, Sienna, Annika, Sequoia, Caden, Gabriella, and Jolene. When you get back to your seats, I'm going to have you open that, and then we'll move on to the next section. But you got to wait. The suspense. Okay, you can gently open your bags up. They have black shell jackets with the Wileety Native American College logo on the front embroidered, and on the sleeve, the Slack State logo embroidered. Plus a lot of other things. Notebooks with the embossed symbol of Wileety, t-shirt, all kinds of things in there. And any of you, if they don't fit, you can come up and we will deal with it later. I went by t-shirt sizes. I don't know if a photographer can get a picture of one of those black shell jackets. They're pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to go to the next. Let's say a big round of applause for our students again. Okay, the next one will be fairly short because we are going to be introducing a dance group, and there should be a microphone down there. I don't know if everybody took away the microphones too. But we should have a microphone down on the floor, whoever's doing that. Maybe the one up here can go down there. Okay, what I'd like to mention here is that I'm going to talk a little bit about Native American studies. I'm not going to go into a long history, But Native American Studies, back in 1968, 69, when a lot of when the universities with UC Berkeley, San Francisco State, students were going out on protest, rightfully so, and they wanted to have curriculum that reflected themselves. They wanted to have faculty and staff that reflected themselves and their communities, and so they went out on strike. People don't talk about Sacramento State in that way. But in 1968, our students did teach-ins, they did protests. They also wanted faculty and staff and curriculum that reflected their communities. And so they were successful. In 1970, some of the first Native American faculty were hired. Some of the first Native American faculty were people like Morgan Otis, and hey, yeah, Morgan Otis, yeah. He helped begin the Native American Studies here in the Ethnic Studies Department. We also had a faculty who started in 1970, Dr. Charles Roberts. He's Choctaw. He wasn't able to make it today, but he's very excited about this college. And then following that, there was also somebody, I admired all of them. I admire Charles Roberts still today. But there was somebody that was on my hiring committee years ago. And I remember when I first saw the job announcement at Sac State, it was saying that it wanted somebody who could teach ethnic studies, who could teach Native American studies, who could focus on California Indians, who could teach about Native women. And I was in grad school at the time and said, oh, my job, my dream job, it's there. And so at that time, I wasn't far enough along in my studies to be able to apply. And so I came over and talked with Frank LaPena and said, told him, we talked about the job. And I said, unfortunately, I can't apply. I'm not far enough for my dissertation. He looked at my curriculum vitae and said, you've got to be kidding. You are like the exact fit for this job and you're not applying. And I said, no, I can't apply right now. So they did hire somebody else. The person that they hired decided Sac State wasn't a good fit for them. They went on a 2-year leave and then ended up resigning. So the job was open again. I was finished with my dissertation almost, and I applied, and it was Frank LaPena. He was a fantastic artist. He was a historian. He really worked with Native culture. He was a dance captain of the Maidu Dancers and Traditionalists. He was very much a leader within our community. And so today, when we thought about which dance group we wanted to ask to join us, there was really no pause or hesitation at all because we wanted something reflecting Sac State, and we thought, Vince LaPena and Sage LaPena have continued dancing, and they are his children, and so we wanted their dance group. Is Vince LaPena here? Oh, they're getting dressed. Okay. One thing with dance groups, they are ready when they are ready. Vince LaPena, I'll give this to you, and there are 2 microphones down there too. You'll be dancing down there on the dance floor.
All right. Yeah, dance down there. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vince LaPena, and I'm here with our dance group. Here we call ourselves Kume Heo Hapa, which means something like of the roundhouse. Amen, brother. We're honored to be here to mark this epic occasion here of opening this new college, this Native American college. A lot of people have done a lot of work, sacrificed a lot of time and energy and effort to make something like this happen. And it is a really big deal. And so, I think about all the time I've spent here at Sac State. I never went here as a student, but I spent a lot of time here when my dad was teaching here. And, you know, back in the early 70s, my dad worked here, and a lot of people, you know, were in his classes. Well, around that time, there was a pretty big revival in trying to save, you know, traditions. You know, a lot of elders that were alive back in the, you know, that were born in the 1800s, you know, they were holding on to a lot of their information that they had learned, their songs and dances and ways. And my dad and some others, Brian Bibby and Glenville Jr., Senior, and others, the Potts family, Marie Potts and Judy and Joe and Marvin Lee and Marvin Potts, you know, and the Enos family, Rose Enos and Edward and Russell and Lester and Wanda. Everybody, we started a group back in 1972, 73 called the Maidu Dancers and Traditionalists. And we danced together for about 48 years. And after my dad passed, you know, some changes happened, and we decided that it was best to have, you know, kind of grow. And so the Enos family continues on with the Maidu Dancers and Traditionalists name of their group. And so we decided to use this new name. We really didn't have a name in the beginning because we didn't really go out and dance in the public. We wanted to really focus on the roundhouse and dancing just to make sure that we actually knew what it was we were doing and why we were doing it. And so we have a new group that we started about 6 years ago, and we've been dancing together now. And some of the people in this group, you know, they've been dancing a long time. Others maybe only a couple years. But we're really proud of these guys and ladies for taking this on because, you know, as some of you know out there, you know, being a dancer, being a singer, you know, that's not an easy road all the time. You know, there's a lot of sacrifices have to be made. You know, sometimes I remember as a kid, you know, I wasn't able to go to, you know, someone's birthday party or some, you know, park or something because we had a dance to go to. And so we were always at the dances. But, you know, I love the dance. And I think about all our elders that came before us. You know, we wouldn't have any of these things if it wasn't for them. And, you know, these dances that we're going to do today, these are what we call our old set. These are the ones that we learned from a Concow man named Frank Day. And Frank Day, you know, he was the son of Billy Day, who was one of the last captains at Berry Creek for the Concow people. And he was also an artist. And my dad was an artist, and that's kind of the way that they kind of came together. But, you know, Frank was really the one who got us going in the dance. And, you know, these are the original dances that we learned from him. We learned other dances as we went along because we worked with many different elders. We worked with people from Grindstone, Wallace Burroughs. We worked with, you know, his whole family, Kurt Burroughs and Daryl and others. We also worked with Oscar McDaniel. He gave us some pointers here and there. But Mabel McKay was a really important person in our group. She helped us to, you know, learn about some of the rules and helped us to get these outfits together. And then she blessed these outfits and us as dancers. And so when we do these songs, we do these dances, you know, we're really honoring those people that came before us. But at the same time, we're praying for those who come after us and for all of these things out in this world that we need. You know, we need clean water. We need clean air. We need acorns. We need the salmon. We need the deer. We need all of these things that help us to live as human beings. And so when we do these dances, these old dances are really referring to these things in our natural world. And so we still do our ceremonies today in the roundhouse. And so I know that we are living in a technical age where, you know, everybody's on their phone all the time. Everybody's behind a camera. You know, we want to take a picture or a videotape of everything we see, and we can post it on Instagram or whatever. I hope that today isn't going to be like that, because I would rather everybody be present here, not behind their phone, not behind the camera, but be present for this dance, because this dance is for you also. You know, it's for all of us that are here, and it's a blessing for this new college. And, you know, we think about this land. You know, before this campus was even here, you know, this is the homeland of Nishanan people. And so want to make sure that we acknowledge them. And in our group, you know, we have a whole mix of people. You know, we're not all one tribe. You know, we have Wintu people. My tribe is Wintu. My people come from up by Mount Shasta on the at the headwaters of the Trinity River. And but we also have Maidu people. We have Mountain Maidu people. We have Nishanan Maidu people. We have Pit River people. We have Miwok people. We have all sorts of different. Seneca too. Shumash. Okay. We got all sorts of folks. You know, because we look at, you know, people that, you know, have a good heart. They want to do these things, and so we don't say, "Hey, let me see your tribal ID." I got to see your tribal ID before you come up here and participate. We don't do that. We say, "Hey, you know, why you want to do this?" And then we kind of feel people out a little bit, see what they're all about. And, you know, if they're genuine, sincere, you know, we may say, "Okay, well, hey, you know, come to practice and let's see how that goes." And then after a time, maybe they'll get to dance with us. But we just want to, you know, thank you all for being here and supporting this new college. And thank all the students for enrolling. And, you know, it's going to be a great college. I'm really looking forward to, you know, all the many years of education and special events that are going to come out of this. So I know they only gave me 5 minutes, so I have to stop now. But we're going to bring the dancers out, and then probably have a few more words here and there. But I do ask that we turn off our phone, we turn off our camera, turn off our recording, and just be here. And if you want to, you know, take something back with you, you just press your nose, and then that'll, you know, have it come into your heart and your mind, and that way you kind of record it, okay? Photographic memory, right? So we all got something like that. Just press your nose. All right.
Thank you, everyone. We're going to close. Again, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for your commitment. I want to thank you for supporting this wonderful endeavor for our future students and coming together in a community celebration. So as we end, there is still one more component to this day, and it is a tour of the Wileety Native American College. The most exciting part, it was all exciting, but now you get to see where we are going to be housed. And the facility is open, the offices are open, the classroom is open. So the best way to get there is if you go out these doors and take the hallway to the left, and then turn left again, go out the doors, and then go towards the library, go up the stairs in the library, and continue to go up the library, and then turn right at the breezeway. And then I could even start, I could meet you all in the lobby, and I could even start that first group going, and then everyone else can just follow. And so again, congratulations to the cohort inaugural class of the Wileety Native American College. Thank you, Dr. Reed, for all of her work and commitment. Thank you, tribal leadership, for being here and supporting such an initiative. Thank you for all of the Native American organizations that are here in support as well. Thank you for the CSU and the Sac State leadership for taking their time to support this endeavor as well. Blessings as you journey back to your homelands, and please follow us for a tour. Thank you.